Earth Changes Debate Theater. In this unit, students will use key theater strategies to articulate the benefits of renewable resources and non-renewable resources, as well as their impact on Earth changes. Students will modify the dialogue and action to change the story in a drama, and make physical choices to develop a character in a drama or theatrical work. Students will also collaborate to devise original ideas for a drama or theater work by asking questions about character and plot. Students will obtain and combine information to describe that energy and fuels are derived from natural resources and their uses affect the environment. Students will also generate and compare multiple solutions to reduce the impacts of natural earth processes on humans. Students will make observations to provide evidence that energy can be transferred from place to place by sound, light, heat, and electric currents.
Real quickly, what is theater? Yes?
Drama.
Drama, great. Being dramatic is expressing yourself with your voice and your body. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna learn how to express ourselves dramatically while also learning science content. What is the content that we're gonna learn today, Ms. Olson?
We're gonna learn about non-renewable resources, renewable resources, and then some natural disasters that happen.
So the lesson was designed in a way that each day the structure was repeated. The academic content and the art sort of started separately with this goal of moving towards each other towards the end. So what I usually do is I ask the kids to hold science in one hand, and then I get them to make a mad scientist character when they say science, and I ask the kids to hold theater in their other hand. What are we holding in this hand?
Science!
What are we holding in this hand?
Two.
What are we gonna do with them?
For the unit, there was 3 major components that we wanted to focus on. So the first day we started with non-renewable resources.
What 3 parts of non-renewable resources have we talked about?
Coal.
All right, we got coal. Our second one, Zoe.
Oil.
Oil, and then our third final one.
Natural gas.
A lot of the students like to play athletic games. We did trash ball reviews.
What percentage of the energy comes from fossil fuels?
So the science content was focused on for an extended period of time in class, and then there'd be a follow-up where it would be specifically an arts lesson. So we started out with doing listening and responding exercises because that's so crucial to the way that we create and we play in theater. This game goes around the circle. The goal is to listen and respond, and what I really, really want you to do is make eye contact with the person you're talking to.
Hey, you. Oh, me? Yeah, you. Oh, me. Hey, you.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, me.
Hey, you. Who? Me? Yes, you. Oh, me. Hey, you. Yes.
The second day was going to be renewable resources, so solar, wind, hydroelectricity, biomass.
So today we're gonna work on renewable energy resources. What is a renewable energy resource?
Something that you do over and over again.
And we did Jeopardy for a review game.
And then the second day, we dove into the first chunks of character building, how to make choices. We're gonna grow the exercise now. This is gonna lead us towards a process of creating characters. So this game is called Sound and Movement. So we have to accept the silly sound and movement from the one person and give a new one to the next person. Good. Bleh, good.
And then the last day, the impact that global warming has on the intensity of hurricanes, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes.
So our last part of our unit is we're gonna talk about natural hazards. So going into those examples, what's one? Jacqueline.
Volcanoes.
We did Quiz Bowl. It's a way for them to get involved and kind of think through what they have learned and then take their knowledge and transition that into a question.
What is the calmest part of a hurricane?
The calmest part of a hurricane is the middle.
Very good. And then the third day, we pushed to making specific character choices that they could hold on to permanently. Emotion is one way that we can make a character. I am brave.
I am brave.
I am angry.
I am angry.
You see how I'm making body and voice choices? Very good. Second frame, archetype. Archetypes are jobs or categories. So for instance, everyone say, I am a pirate.
I
I am an astronaut.
On those first 3 days, the content blocks and the art blocks are very separate. So on the 4th day, the lesson began to integrate a little more than when it started. On this piece of paper, you are writing down your character name, how you made them, are they an emotion, an archetype, and what resource you are for. So on day 4, they also then have to review the content and come up with talking points in preparation for the debate. So no longer is the content and the art happening separately, it's happening at the same time.
On your graphic organizer, on one side we have non-renewable resources. If you flip it over, we have the other side, which is going to be renewable resources. And again, there are both positive and negative aspects to both of these natural resources.
Our final dramatic project will be an interactive character debate in which one group will be about what type of resources?
Non-renewable!
And one group will be about?
Renewable!
On day 5, when we do the interactive debate, they're in their characters, they're being asked content questions, and now they're firing on all cylinders, answering those questions in character, in a debate, in an interactive and improvisatory way in the classroom. In character, can you please introduce us to your think tank?
Our think tank name is Captain Waffles Bleh.
Captain Waffles Bleh think tank, and what is your focus?
Our focus is on non-renewable resources.
Non-renewable resources.
It's very entertaining. They are very creative. I feel like there's not always an outlet for them to express their creativity. You can really see how they pick one side of the debate and then they'll counteract that argument and they're back and forth, and it's very engaging. I think they had a lot of fun.
People want to know which natural resource is the more affordable option.
Fossil fuels are more expensive because they are running out.
I think non-renewable resources are the cheapest because solar panels cost too much.
They're focused, they're a lot more engaged during the lessons. They didn't only learn the material, it's going to stick with them. And already I can tell that the test scores are going to be pretty high. I feel like you have a lot of students, they struggle with academics, and they really come out of their shell and work hard because they want the theater component.
This has been quite an interesting debate, and certainly we have much to think about. Thank you. Can everybody please clap in character?